Hello everybody, I'm back again with a new video for you guys, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Maisha from the channel Bambi Artistic. I just see myself as a lover of makeup and, well, all things artistic. I just wanted to take the time today to thank everybody who decided to come and watch my video. And if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Yay! So, for today's video, I will be doing a no makeup tutorial, or as I like to call it, your face, but better. Okay, so first up, I'm just going to be starting with some primer because in the words of Nikki Tutorials, not to prime is a crime. I'm just going to be going in with my Ulta Flawless Prime. This is a primer that is currently in my project pan, which you guys should totally watch that video. I go into why I am trying to pan this product. So yeah, I mean, it's a good primer. It's a silicone-based primer, so if you guys like that, like this primer. Since I'm an oily person, I tend to like to use mattifying primers because, I don't really need hydration and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, so that's on my face. And so, for a no makeup look, I tend to like to use a lighter coverage foundation or one that is buildable coverage. So what I'm going to go in with today is my UOMA Beauty Say What Weightless Foundation. It's a soft matte hydrating foundation, and I feel like this is the perfect foundation for me because it's light coverage but it's also matte, because my skin's oily. So basically, if you want to do a no makeup look, just get any type of lighter coverage foundation or one that's buildable so you can build it up as much as you want, because we're kind of trying to go for that effortless look. So yeah, I've tried this a couple times and so far I've really liked it. It's unfortunately kind of deep for my skin tone, but because it's lighter weight, it's not that bad. And in the summer, it works out better for me. See, that blended out pretty okay, so. I know it kind of looks crazy right now, but, once I blend this out, it'll be fine. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Just let me know in the comments how your day has been. My day's been pretty boring. I mean, I just went to work. I don't really do much at my work. I mean, I do stuff, but it's I don't know. It's at summer, my work doesn't get that busy because, I work at tech support at my school. And when school is in session, people don't have as many tech problems. I mean, throughout the summer, most of my tasks have been server decommissions or mass mails to send out to the public. So yeah, it's been interesting. And funnily enough, my work computer's been kind of whack. I had to remote in, but it's just, I've been having issues with it. We're trying to get that resolved, but yeah, I've been having to kind of try to find workarounds while at work, so that's been fun. Okay, let me see how this is looking. Okay, looks pretty even. I basically just apply the foundation to have a nice evenness to my face, so it's easier to conceal it. So yeah. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with my Instant Age Rewind Eraser from Maybelline. And this actually works fairly well for all over the face. And also, I have figured out a way to make it work for my under eye, and I will show you guys that later. But yeah, so I've kind of talked about in the last few videos, I've gotten really into Drag Race lately, and I'm currently binging all the seasons to try and get all caught up by the time All Star 6 premieres. At least as much as I can, you know. I'm on season 6 right now, and I have to say, I think it's my favorite season so far out of all the seasons I've watched. Like, it has such a good balance of, like, good challenges, good drama, you know, chemistry among the contestants. I mean, I feel like, and the cast is, like, really strong, too, you know, so, yeah. And I feel like that's, like, a general consensus among all the Drag Race community. Season 6 is definitely one of the superior seasons. But yeah, what's your favorite season of Drag Race? Is it season 6? Is it another season? Plead your case below. And I have to say, in season 6, so far, like, I would say one of my favorite queens are, you know, everybody loves Bianca Del Rio. I mean, she is great. She's a real one. She's super funny. You know, she's kind of like, I don't know how to describe her personality, but, like, she's kind of that one friend in your group, you know, that just, like, roasts up everybody all the time, but they do it in such a funny way. Everybody's just kind of, like, chill with it. I feel like that's her, you know. She kind of gives me the vibe of, like, somebody who's been through a lot but copes with it through humor, and it's just, like, a lovable person because of it. And I have to say, one of my other favorite queens, and I feel like she's a little bit more of an underrated one, is Jocelyn Fox. Like, I just think she's so cute. Like, she's adorable. Like, everybody kind of talks about, like, how Adore is kind of, like, you know, adorable. I mean, I agree with that, but, like, Jocelyn Fox is such a sweetheart. Like, I think she's super cute as well. But yeah. So what I do is I use this as color corrector, and then I layer on top another under eye concealer, and I feel like it works best this way because on its own it doesn't really do anything, but, like, as a color corrector it works really well. I don't know, I'd want Jocelyn Fox as a friend. Like, I just think she's so chill and sweet. And I also have to say, I think Trinity, okay, so right now, I just finished the episode with, like, where they do the rap stuff. And I really think that when she opened up about her struggles with HIV, she just kind of, like, fully came into her own, and I think, like, became, like, better, in my opinion. Because at first she was kind of, like, ticking me off, but then, like, after a while it's like, okay, yeah, it kind of makes sense why she behaved the way she did, because she was hiding an illness, you know. So I think I feel like Trinity got a redemption, and she's starting to become one of my favorites too. Okay, and then so what I do for my under eye, because you see I use the Age Rewind as a color corrector, and then I put on top my It Bye Bye under eye concealer. This stuff is magic. I swear, like, oh my god, I don't know what they do, how they formulated this, but this stuff is amazing. Like, I swear. And then I'm just gonna be using the Robert Welsh technique, putting like 2 dots. And then with this one, using your finger is the best way to blend it out. I mean, just look at that. Like, my under eyes look so good. Looks so amazing. But like, oh my gosh, yeah, like Trinity has turned out some of the best lip syncs of that season 6. Like, I just, you know, as I said, I just finished the episode where they did the rap groups, and she, oh my god, in that lip sync, she was amazing. Like, she really just turned it out for that one. Like, holy cow. And I mean, Milk, I feel like Camp could have worked for that one, but I think she did like the wrong type of camp, you know, because yeah, because I feel like sometimes like campiness works for lip syncs, but her camp, I don't know, I just feel like it was kind of the wrong kind of camp for the type of song she was doing, because it's like, again, like, it was fine. She didn't do bad, per se, but I feel like she could have stood more of a chance against Trinity if she had, like, just camped it up differently. I mean, I can't really explain how, but, like, I feel like the type of camp she was, like, all she did was, like, weird dance moves, and I just feel like that didn't, like, work for the song, you know? Yeah, okay, so that's all done. But yeah, basically it's like with a no makeup look, you really just want like a simple base, you know, nothing too crazy. And it's like, if you don't have like acne like me, you don't have to do as much concealing, and you could even go like even lighter coverage and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go in with is a bronzer. And then I'm going to be using a more subtle bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline City bronzer, because I feel like that this would be the perfect type of bronzer to use for a no makeup look, or Your Face But Better. I'm gonna brand that Your Face But Better. But yeah, I just like go in, and again, you just use the butt of an angled brush, and like, it gives, like, I like this bronzer because it gives a very subtle, natural bronze, which I feel like is kind of what you're going for with the no makeup look. Like, you want everything very subtle and very natural. Like, really, that's all you need for bronzer. And then again, I'm just going to go in on my forehead to do some color correcting. But yeah, honestly, and then like, I liked Vivacious too. Like, she was such a character. I honestly feel like she could have been like the next Tammy Brown if she stayed on longer. I was kind of disappointed she left so early, but like, I understand why, because like, her acting was like in that challenge. But yeah, like, nobody talks about this moment where she's like pulling back her headpiece to be able to hear the judges' critiques. Like, how come no one talks about that? It's hilarious. Like, like, that moment's so good. And I feel like nobody in like the Drag Race community ever talks about it, but it's hilarious. Like, so she can hear the judges because she can't hear their headpiece. So funny. But yeah. Ooh, almost dropped it. That could have been bad. Okay, but yeah, that's enough bronze. Okay, and then what you want to do next is you want to take a very natural kind of blush. You almost want a blush that's similar to your skin tone, or like for me, a nude pink works really, really well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Kiko Milano Gold Waves blush in Sandshore, because look, it's just like, it's a nude pink blush, but it's very glowy, so it will look very natural on the skin. And I'm actually trying to pan this product currently, so yeah, just going to put some on my face. And I'm not gonna be putting any blush on my nose because, like, I put blush on the very tip of my nose, but unfortunately that's not like very natural looking, so I will just be blushing my cheeks today. And with this blush, with a skin tone like mine, you have to build it up a lot, so just doing that. Like, you just want a nice little, like, for no makeup look, or your face but better look, you just kind of want a nice flush, a nice glow to your cheeks, which is why, like, this blush is the perfect blush for that, because it gives a nice natural flush, but it also gives a nice natural glow. So you didn't even have to use highlighter on your cheeks. So I'm not going to be using any highlighter on my cheeks because I use this blush. And yeah, that's pretty good on that. And then for the rest of my face, I will be going in with the Nabla Skin Glazing Highlighter in Amnesia. Because I feel like that this is the highlighter that's perfect for if you are going for a more natural look. Because it's very subtle. It gives a kind of glow from within kind of vibe. So, yeah. Okay, and then also from the second episode with the second premiere, it's like, I just have to talk about this because it's on my mind. And then yeah, I'm just to explain how I'm doing this, using a kind of flattish, fluffy brush and then just kind of wiggling it down my nose. But Magnolia okay, first of all, Magnolia just taking me the heck off in that episode. And and her lip sync against Darian Lake, she kind of did not trying to be offensive here, but she kind of danced like a drunk white girl. Like, oh my god, her dancing was so bad. And then just something like turned the beat around. It's like, oh honey, no. And like, I feel like if she camped it up, it could have been funny and she could have passed it off. But it's like, I think with the combination of her bad dancing and her bad attitude, I feel like that's what led Rue to send her home. Because I really don't feel like, oh my god, the dancing is so bad. And I'll be going in, for eye primer, I'll be using the Revlon Colorstay. Yeah, I'm trying to pan this as well. I feel like I'm close to finishing this up, because it's getting, like, it's taking longer time to squeeze it out than normal, so I am hopeful that I will be able to finish this. I mean, I mainly use this eye primer to kind of try to block out some of the discoloration in my eye and to bring out the pigments. Okay. And then for my brows, I will be using the Glossier Boy Brow in Clear. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. I have to use it. So, Yeah. Just gonna spike these bad boys up. And then also, another hot take from season 6. You know how, like, in the RuPaul ball episode, like, not ball, but, like, the runway, I feel like that, you know, okay, so you know how in the episode where they did, like, a runway based off of RuPaul, and Milk came out in male RuPaul drag. I feel like it would have been cooler if Milk came out in gender F RuPaul. Don't want to say the actual curse word on here because YouTube no likey. Or I think gender F in those days is probably equivalent to like androgynous or whatever. I don't know what the equivalent would be for that. I mean, because, like, when you're doing a no makeup look, really all you have to do is, like, set your brows. And if you want fuller brows, you can just pencil them in. But, like, since I already have pretty thick brows, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, so what you want to do for your eye look, and this applies to everybody no matter what skin tone you are, you just want to take a shadow that is the same color as your skin tone and just put it on your lid. So for me, I'm going to be using this brown shade from the Sephora I Love palette. These don't have any shade names, unfortunately, so going in here. And then also, this is in my project pan. I'm trying to use, because like the thing is, I have such a big divot in there. I'm just trying to use it up, and then you just kind of want to stamp it on, like that. Literally, all you're doing is just getting some color on your lid. Like this. Because, like, Milk's other looks were, like, really cool and quirky, and I really would have liked to see what she could have done with, like, a gender F RuPaul, you know? Because, I don't know, it's like, while male RuPaul was, like, different from what everybody else did, like, I don't think it's as out of the box as, like, everybody, like, says it was, in my opinion. Like, I feel like gender F RuPaul would have been even more out of the box and even more cool, and you kind of got, like, a really cool look from it, because it's, like, I don't know, because it's, like, I don't really think it's, like, very, I don't think it was that creative, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it was different, but it's not, like, creative, you know, and you could have gotten really creative with gender F RuPaul. I think that's kind of what I was trying to say earlier. It's like, yeah, it was different, but it wasn't very creative, in my opinion, at least. Also, another hot take from Drag Race. I feel like this video is just like me showing you talking about Drag Race at the same time. I feel like if anybody else, okay, I'm talking about season 4 now. If anybody else had been in the bottom besides Sharon and Fifi that episode, I don't think Willem would have gone home. I really don't, because Willem made for really good TV, and they all knew it, which is why Willem stuck around for so long. This real quick. I'm gonna build both of these sides up a bit more. Like, you know, I feel like, for example, if Chad and Dito were in the bottom, I don't think they would have cared about Willem breaking the rules or anything like that. They would have just kind of swept that under the rug, and then nobody would have ever had to talk about it, you know? But it's like, I feel like because Sharon and Fifi were in the bottom, they, you know, that's why they sent Willem home and disqualified him. Cool. Okay, so now I got that on the lid. I'm not gonna even put any eyeliner on because, you know, it's like no makeup look. But again, if you kind of like want to open your eye up a little more, you can put like a brown or a black eyeliner on, and it would work really well. But I'm not gonna really put any eyeliner on because I don't really feel like I need to. And then so I'm just gonna be putting on some mascara. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Glossier Lash Lick because I feel like this is the perfect mascara if you want to go for a more natural look. I mean, tell me what you guys think in the comments think of that. Like, do you think that that's true, or am I just being a crazy conspiracy theorist? Like, what I feel like would have happened, you know, like, let's say Chad and Dito were in the bottom, and I feel like, you know, Dito would have gone home that episode if they had been in the bottom, because this would be Chad's first time in the bottom, and I think that at this point it would have been Dito's second time in the bottom, so I think Dito would have gone home. And I don't think they would have, you know, sent Willem home if you know, they were in the bottom. And then I think what would have happened in one of the other episodes is that, like, so basically Willem probably would, because I think, you know, they wanted to keep Chad and Fifi, not Chad and Fifi, Sharon and Fifi, because, you know, Sharon and Fifi made for really good TV because of their rivalry, and, you know, so they sent Willem home. Like, but if Chad and Dito were in the bottom, I feel like Willem wouldn't have gone home, that episode at least. Willem probably eventually would have gotten, like, disqualified because, you know, it's like it makes for really good TV. Everybody's talking about it. Like, oh my god, what did Willem do? You know, that kind of thing. Like, and then for a lip, I'm just gonna go in with my Animal Crossing tint, lip tint, in the shade Incomparable. Trying to pan this. Like, look how much of this is left. I am so close to finishing this. I think there's like a couple more uses, and then I'll be finished. And then it's like, I like this shade because it's the perfect kind of, it's like a nude. So basically for your lip, you just want to get on any nude. But yeah, that is how you do, let me take some. So yeah, that's how you do a no makeup look. But yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial of my no makeup look, or your face but better. Yeah, and if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, because we love engagement over here. And for future videos will be since I talked a lot about Drag Race, speaking of, I will be doing recreations of the Ulta 6 promo looks, and also some more videos in the cards, like a full face of Elf and a full face of Glossier, because Glossier had a sale today, and I was able to pick up a bunch of stuff, so I'll be doing that as well. So yeah, and then also leave in the comments below I got the Fenty Mini Gloss Bomb sets, and I was wondering if you guys wanted lip swatches of those. Let me know in the comments below if you want that as well, because I can certainly do that. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. Bye!